tell you a secret. There are places in our world where fiction and dreams can come true, powered by the dark energies leaking from beyond. These places are a battlefield in a war between the powers of light and darkness. I'm Alan Wake, a writer, a creator. I know the rules of the game. My specialty is fiction that can change the world. Words of power that can bend reality to...
I changed my settings for other things. Okay. I'm gonna drink a thing, I'll be back.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. There are places in our world where fiction and dreams can come true, powered by the dark energies leaking from beyond. These places are a battlefield in a war between the powers of light and darkness. I'm Alan Wake, a writer, a creator. I know the rules of the game. My specialty is fiction that can change the world. Words of power that can bend reality to my will.
Oh, it's you.
Something horrible is coming. He's called Mr. Scratch. He's after my wife, Alice.
Do you know the real difference between us?
I'm not afraid to be the center of attention.
I can't return to the real world. I've tried, but I'm operating on dream logic, forcing the door open a crack so I can slip through. Fiction wants to come true. All you need to do is help it achieve its potential. Under these peculiar, exceptional circumstances, any story, any urban legend, any lie can come true.
Is talking me on Steam.
She's trying to stop the madness, I would assume.
No, actually, she's all like, yes, I'm in for that. She'll be here in a second.
Well, I guess if you can't beat him, join him.
As I said, I just want to get this over with, and I don't want to like. I just want to do it now while I still have the game, and I don't know.
And still have a small amount of will to even do it.
If I just stop playing it, and I'm just not gonna go back to it in several days or month. What was I gonna do? Weapons. How many weapons did they put? I guess they put a couple more weapons. It doesn't really feel like there's more weapons. I mean, they're not very... They don't feel any different. I mean, there's gun weapon. And there's rifle weapon. This is like a big feature on the Steam page. There's new weapons, but not really. Alright.
Time folds back on itself. Again His senses scream as the very impossibility of what is happening assaults them. But the champion of light endures. Each time he gets a little closer. Each time another detail falls into place. Now the trap works against the Herald of Darkness.
Oh, Fuzzles, I was gonna do previously in Alan Wake, but I guess I can't.
Oh, no, sorry. Didn't mean in Alan Wake. No. I meant when they're talking about Yogg.
Yogg.
Trying to curb that. Because I'm hoping who plays, I just, you know, want to see what they do without foreknowledge of anything that can happen.
Right.
It'll only last for the first round, but,
yeah,
you know.
Okay, never mind. I got confused.
Oh no, do what you want with Alan Wake.
Hello?
Holy shit! What are you, the King Hillbilly?
Oh no. What's a hillbilly? Because I've heard the term before.
I can sort of describe it, but...
Is it like a redneck?
Something like that, yeah.
Panzer tanky as
Hey, Panzer.
Hello, Panzer.
What you need, buddy?
Are you gonna die?
Like...
Are you streaming Alan Wake?
I am streaming Alan Wake American Nightmare.
Oh god.
And I just want to get this over with. It's like the game has 3 loops. I'm at the 3rd one. Here we go. I was starting to think this guy would not die. Okay, so have you played American Nightmare, Panzer?
No.
Have you played the first one?
I played through it with Bees back when it first came out, yeah. So I don't remember anything except thermos collecting. That's literally all I remember.
Yeah, American Nightmare is not impressing me.
Whoa, I'm looking at this. Is this like an iPhone game or
Right
something?
on
What the hell
cue,
am I looking at?
Bubbling to the surface from untold depths. The horrors come. The emerging monsters do not expect.
It just looks hella crappy.
Okay, you have to keep in mind that because I'm playing this on my laptop, the game visuals are on minimum quality.
It's still. I feel like even on minimum quality, it just...
I don't know, I think it looks fine. I'm also downscaling the video. I mean, the visuals are not where most of my complaints go.
Oh, well, yeah, the gameplay is complete shit and the writing is garbage, but I just... The visuals are the first thing that I see, so...
Okay, so apparently they don't... They recycle the hell out of everything in this game, but they make it shorter and shorter every time. I don't even have to gather items this time. What's the point? Okay, so a little previously, Alan Wake is stuck in some kind of stupid writer dimension where everything has no rules and the writer of the game can just invent anything they want. But he basically is stuck in some kind of time loop, and he has to do a thing to get out of it, and I'm trying to explain this in the most fair way, and I can't because it makes no fucking sense. I don't know, I got this piece of paper, this page, it says things, and if I reproduce what is written on the page, something happens that has nothing to do with what's written on the page. Like, I'm gonna put a CD in this boombox, and a satellite is gonna fall down from the sky. And that's the third time I'm doing this. The first time I did this, I had to gather items to bring back to the scene to make it look like a page. But this time the items were already here. Like, they make you do these stages several times because I guess they didn't have much of a budget for this sequel, so they're recycling the hell out of their stages. But even recycling them, like, what is the point if I just don't play the stage? You're just making me walk through it. Also, I died. On the other hand, I'm kind of glad I don't actually have to do the whole 3 stages over again, just because. But it's still. I don't know about that. Oh jeez, why am I so bad tonight? So I still have no clue what exactly is the plan, how Alan Wake intends to get out of it. Apparently there's this other page that he keeps getting parts of it from the stars, and on that page there's another scene that he has to reproduce in a drive-in theater. And we've tried twice, but we're missing parts of the page. Of course it doesn't work, and every time Mr. Scratch sends us back in time for no really adequately explained reason. He just kind of does.
Ragni, I hate this game.
I'm trying to be more constructive than I hate this game. I'm trying to explain why it's bad.
I hate it.
Why do you hate it?
Because it's bad and it's boring. I'm being as eloquent as I can.
Okay. Are you okay, Panzer?
I'm like tired and working. So tired.
Yeah, you sounded I'm sure they want to make these big guys like new enemy types, but the first game also had chainsaw dudes that took 1,000 bullets to guys. It's not really new.
I do sort of like the shitty physics that makes shit go everywhere. Like when you shot that guy, he flew like 1,000,000 feet backwards.
I don't know, I didn't mind
that. That was me genuinely saying that I love that.
I mean,
I just love shitty physics.
Physics is always fun, I guess.
I guess.
Oh, and I guess this woman dies every time. The first time because she was dumb and walked outside and got killed. The second time because the writers of the game couldn't find a adequately explained reason to kill her, so they just said, well, she died. Like, the darkness literally entered her house and said she died. This was like the shittiest and the laziest way to kill her. Yeah, I don't think I should have played this on nightmare difficulty, because these guys all being bullet sponges isn't very fun. Wait, what? Where the hell did you go? I'm not insane. Those two guys disappeared.
Clear now.
Those two guys just despawned.
Maybe
Oops.
Alan figured out the trick of whiteout on a page.
Quality video game. Well, you know what? I'm not complaining, because that means I don't have to fight them. Okay.
Yeah, thanks for saving me again. I'd hate to die before I'm scheduled to be murdered.
I guess I have you to thank for setting everything up at the oil derrick.
Yeah, well, I figured that if we were going to go over this again, we might as well try to be smart about it, huh?
Smart about it and
appreciate
do
it.
everything
You took a big
the
chance
same
doing
way so that you die
okay?
again. It's...
What do you think? I've died twice. I remember everything pretty clearly now. You said I was gonna be okay.
I don't know what happened.
And then I died,
It's
so I
not
really
your
have no reason
fault.
to trust you.
I think one of those, what did you call them? The takers? I think they did
I
something
remember
to the
everything
power, and they got
exactly,
me that
except I
way.
can't apparently
Sorry.
engrave a name in my
I got
head.
the keys from the dead guy in that room. And I'm not handing them over until you do something about this. I'm sick of getting killed.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
She's actually... securing the fuse box. Oh, it must be behind the building.
You seem calmer now.
I tried freaking out. Didn't do much good for me. I guess you get used to the craziest stuff.
Good for you.
Plus, I figured I'd take the edge off, you know?
Mm-hmm. Those herbal supplements are pretty good, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Also, I'm seeing pages around.
Emma wasn't sure exactly when the man arrived at the motel. But from what she could tell, the party started almost immediately. It was infectious, spreading from one room to another. He was mercurial, almost as if he was flickering through the scene, telling a joke here, throwing an insult there, oozing sex and violence and excitement. She had never seen someone like this before. He looked at her and smiled, and she felt her heart flutter a little. She knew he was the kind of man mothers warn their daughters about, but she told herself it didn't matter.
Yeah. Tell me, Panzer, did your mom warn you about Alan Wake?
I'm sorry, what?
No, Alan Wake just went on to describe Mr. Scratch as the kind of man mothers tell their daughters about to be careful. Something like that.
Uh-huh. I mean, maybe. My mom generally didn't want me to play really shitty games, so... just in general...
Okay. I really don't think they can get to the power now.
Yeah, there's no possible way they could just go to that box and
here's the keys
push the lever down.
Thank you.
Hey,
Funny, the objective said secure
at the
it,
diner,
but all you did was turn it on.
I went there with him. The guy who looks
That's
like
not
you.
securing.
Okay, I know I said that I didn't.
Nope.
Yeah, I figured. Want to talk about what happened at the diner?
There was this guy from the Observatory, and he just attacked the poor dude, smashed his face into the tabletop a bunch of times. It was horrible. I didn't know that he was gonna do that. I swear. And I just ran. I just left him there. I didn't even try to help.
There was nothing you could have done. It's not your fault.
Well, he's dead in that motel room now, so excuse me if I feel pretty shitty about it anyway.
You shouldn't blame yourself.
I just
didn't want to get involved. I have this tendency to just drop everything and run. I don't think I'm a bad person, but I didn't even call the cops. I'm such a coward.
If you'd called the cops, we'd have dead cops. He's not human. Do you understand? It's not your fault.
But I could have tried to stop him.
Believe me, if you had, you'd be dead. You seem to be doing a little better now.
Yeah,
that's me.
It just got easier once I got this thing off my chest. I just feel so guilty about it. Especially because I didn't pick up on any of the warning signs. I just really liked hanging out with him, you know? He was smart and charming and funny and hot. The way you could be, I guess.
I guess.
What's the deal with this guy anyway?
So okay,
he
that
looks like you, he
conversation is
uses your
over.
name. Why does he do this stuff?
Yeah, let's check out if we can also find a couple of pages, I guess. I think there seems to be one in there. Or maybe it's behind the building.
I have seen the darkness twist flesh into new shapes before, but encountering these giants is an extremely disturbing experience. It's as if the genre has been switched on me. There's something out of Pulp Fiction. Twice as tall as normal men and stronger than forklifts, their lumbering gait and slow-witted demeanor brings to mind some kind of mean-spirited caricature of a feeble-minded hillbilly.
Okay, you know something?
Am I
I've
still a
noticed?
robot?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just asking if I'm still a robot.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, something I kind of notice, I guess. Like, I get that the darkness, the pit of darkness, or whatever Alan Wake is stuck in, is supposed to make creations from creators real and use them for its own purposes, but it can't actually create anything. That's a cool concept and all, but in the first game and in this game, all you fight are just normal dudes who have been taken by darkness, and there's the birds, I guess, and there's physics object. But my point is, if it's really reusing creators, you should have a much bigger variety of things to fight. Like, for example, in the first game you meet these old musician from a metal band who are all about Viking mythology, so if anything you should be like fighting Fenrir the dragon or something like that. But no, you still fight just dumb shadow dudes. Where's that page? That wasn't Fargle, that was Ouija. But they're both like European. They're all the same.
They're foreigners.
Yeah, foreigners. There we go. Fenrir's a wolf. What dragon am I thinking of then? There's a dragon in Viking mythology, I know that. I don't remember its name. Yeah, that. There we go. That thing that I cannot possibly pronounce.
Shormunganda?
The fate of countless individuals hangs in the balance, threatened by the machinations of the Herald of Darkness. And yet, for a moment, the Champion of Light breathes a little easier. He has saved one life. For this moment, it is enough. And soon, perhaps, he can put an end to this.
I'm still not convinced you saved her. All you did was switch a thing on. We've established that the darkness can throw cars. What exactly stops the darkness from throwing a car at the generator?
Returning to the observatory for what he hopes is the final time, the man feels anticipation and dread in
Power
equal
of
measure.
plot convenience.
Soon, he knows he will have what he needs.
That's Alan Wake in a nutshell. Power of plot convenience. And the game tries so hard to pretend it's intentional. It doesn't change the fact that it feels lazy.
I was expecting you. I've already taken care of the imaging array, but you should still look into securing the primary coolant flow. With some luck, you may be able to light the area before these things
So, just like with last area, I guess, reducing the number of objectives even more, because they figure that the player must be tired of doing this shit. Hey, this game's all about the combat that we've improved, right? It's not really. It feels exactly the same to me.
Right, yeah, I'm gonna hop up for a bit and finish up my work for the day.
Okay.
See y'all later tonight. Puzzles, your thing is at 10 Eastern?
10 Eastern, I could move it around a bit, depending on, you know, like Skippy or, you know, if someone's gonna show up a little late or a little early, so we'll see.
Okay, just...
But that's the plan time.
Okay, just let me know if that changes, I'll try to show up, but then...
It's really
See y'all later.
fun, you should show up.
I will try my hardest. It depends on whether or not I'm still cooking dinner at that exact moment.
Fair enough.
No problem.
Oh shit,
Alright,
no!
Catch you around.
See you guys.
See ya. Yeah, Fafnir's a dragon, right?
Returning to the observatory for what he hopes is the final time, the man
Can I
feels
skip this? Come on.
Yes, Fafnir is, yeah, dragon.
anticipation and dread in
Slain
equal
by
measure.
Sigurd.
Soon, he knows he will have what he needs.
Just put a checkpoint.
Hello, I was expecting you. I've already taken care of the imaging array, but you should still look into securing the primary coolant flow. With some luck, you may be able to light the area before these things even show up.
I don't know if I can run to the next checkpoint. My objective is right here. Like, checkpoints... Like, some checkpoints aren't just by going places, it's also doing objectives. I assume as soon as I kill all these guys, I get a checkpoint. Oh, that's a lot of dude. All of a sudden. me see a page.
This act of creation is exhilarating and frightening. Subtext and symbols loom eager to take effect. Causality and consequence become domino chains that stretch into infinity. The more fundamental the change, the more unpredictable the variables become. Reality is too complex to control completely. Ordinary questions become meaningless. Who created who? What is really real? Everything is as real as everything else. You learn to let go of the things you can't control and go with the flow, or go insane.
See, I can use big writer words. I am so smart.
I thought he was in a dream world caused by writing a book, so what's with all this?
It's really not clear. Like, at the end of the first game, he was in some kind of stupid dream world. And it's sort of implied that he's still in there, but he's also in Arizona at the same time.
Because he's suddenly going all existential, and it's like, but it's a book. You can write whatever the fuck you are.
That's the whole problem with this game. It's a book. You can write whatever you want, but he doesn't, because I'm fairly sure I remember
there
at some point in the first game he goes, I can't just write anything. The story has to be true to the characters, and it has rules, and I have to respect them. But that still doesn't make sense, because he still pulls out so many things out of his ass that don't respect anything.
Very good. I believe we're ready to look into the sky.
Be right there, Doctor.
Oh look, right on cue, the darkness just tries to use physics object to stop me. This is just tedious now.
Why doesn't it just do that, crush Alan Wake, and end everything and get it over with?
I don't know. I remember there was also like a specific moment in the first one where it was like, how do I explain this? I can't just write myself out of the story to make it a horror story. I have to make it tense, so I have to create situations where I only get out of it barely.
Like, look, dude, you're in a fight for your life. No one's gonna give a shit if you write a shitty goddamn novel. Just write yourself out, dude. Come on.
That's... Oh, okay, that's a world boundary. I guess I can't go this way. Fine. Which... Are they trying to railroad me somewhere else? This game... Christ. I think this game just tries way too hard to be self-aware, and I think this is the point it's trying to make.
Yeah, it looks like maybe you have to go up that path with our lights. Well, it was in front of you there, so there you go.
I'm going to kill that guy first.
Yeah.
Well, he writes himself. The whole first game is basically himself writing his own adventure. I'm not entirely sure what's going on in this one. I think it's implied that it's also going on, but it's not clear. There we go. I got that guy. I don't think there's other guys. Dudes. So now make the container fall. Yeah, that's great. Let's not even try to make it slowly appear. Okay, so what am I supposed to do now? Oh, it's a page.
After my disappearance, they thought I was dead. I might as well have been. I know it's been 2 years. I know Alice has moved on. I've tried to find a way back to her, back to my life, but escaping the dark place is almost impossible. Time does strange things here, but dreams and radio signals can pierce the veil between the worlds. I catch glimpses and echoes of the world. Sometimes I send messages out. I can only pray that they hear them.
Holy crap, he's been stuck there for 2 years. What do you eat?
Stuck here or somewhere between, wherever between the first and this game.
Well, he says he's been stuck in the dark world for 2 years, so I guess between the end of the first game and the beginning of this, there's 2 years that I don't know.
Jeez.
Dude, just walk on the side. Come on, you can just walk on the side. Nothing happened since last stream, genetics scientists. We still have a loop. Like, it's the whole loop thing. I have. Oh yeah, this path. I remember. We went at the end of the last loop where we went into that house near the drive-in theater, and Mr. Scratch says, time rewind, and so time rewind. And there's no real explanation to why that happens, just that Mr. Scratch says so it happens.
It's like, yeah, hey, I know you failed to, defeat me, so I'm gonna rewind time and let you try it again.
Like, this isn't even Majora's Mask, where you have an instrument that is magic and lets you go back, or... There's literally no reason for why it's a time loop. Except for we didn't have enough assets to make the game longer, I guess. Wait. Oh, you make me restart here. I'm sorry. This is aggravated by the fact that I'm not very good right now. run. Jeez. I'm out of flares and grenades. These large dudes are annoying. Oh, come on, I dodged that. Why do you have trouble dodging the tackles? Of all things. Of course, they put a car in front just to stall this. Oh fuck, this is the dividing one. No. Don't get stuck on Syrian melon, please. No! Oh, Jesus Christ. I gotta find a better way to do this. Is there any ammo I can gather around here? Why is the ammo box empty? Well, it's not really ammo I need, it's more flares and grenades. Wait, I have this thing. I keep forgetting I have this thing. This thing should get the dark off the card pretty quickly while keeping the other ones at bay. I just have to remember I have this thing. I don't know why I don't. Run to that car. That works much better when I remember that I have better weapons.
This is what you look like. Does that bother you? I bet it does. I'm not just wearing your face, you know. It goes a lot deeper than that. There's a lot of you and me. All the best parts. At first, I was just an idea. But they kept telling all those stories about you. You already had that rep. And then you disappeared mysteriously. And then, the stories about bad, crazy Alan Wake came true. And here I am. That's the best part, isn't it? When that happens, you can always count on Cauldron Lake. I'm just as real as you are. And I'm the improved version. No fears, no doubt, no weaknesses, no self-deception here. I don't let anything drag me down. I know you like I know myself. I know it bothers you that I'm like this, that I use your name, crawl my way into your life, but I only do it because I'm better at being you than you ever were.
You know, it occurs to me, Mr. Scratch seems to care a lot about Alan's... He seems to really, really want Alan to know how much better he is. Not sure if that's... I don't know. Like, why do you care? Why do you care what Alan Wake thinks of you? Hey, what the hell? It puzzles, I think you should turn on the stream sound.
What? That's out of nowhere. That was not nowhere near what I was expecting until they turned the sound on.
Alan Wake.
Oh, fuck off.
I hope that sort of means this is like the last time you'll be doing this and you're getting close to the end. Like,
well, this is the third loop, I assume, yeah. But I still have a third area after that. This is so jarring. Why is there music like that? All of a sudden. I mean, even in the first game where there's the rock, the metal concert, you're in a metal stage and there's speakers and things. There's a reason for the music to be there. Why is this happening all of a sudden? Is the scientist just... She just saw all the dudes and she saw you with a gun and just, whatever, might as well put some music on.
It sounds as good a reason as I can come up with. I find that pretty funny that was timed when you killed those last two dudes to coincide with the song, apparently.
That could just be dynamic music.
I remember our previous encounters very clearly now.
Yeah, I think they might be giving a little too much credit to the game designers. I'm pretty
I wasn't
sure
listening to the song enough to tell if that was or not.
No, it wasn't dynamic. I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
I don't know.
You know, I know physicists.
No, you know what? I think I know. Because they all died at the same moment. I think it's just a timed challenge, and when the song ends, the lights turn on, and they all die.
I'm glad you're in such good spirits.
Too. Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Yes, it's completed.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Finally. If all goes well, this should be the last time we go through the loop.
If the game makes me go through another loop, I'm going to
realized that I don't have any memory of what happens after you leave. What does that mean?
I don't think it means anything. If everything goes well, you just keep going. I don't show up here like this again, no more bad guys. Things go back to normal.
Let's hope you're right. I'd love the opportunity to look into this in more detail.
By the way, I'm still stuck in this position.
Looks like you've accepted the situation.
I'm a pragmatist.
I mean,
if
at
this
least
is a
the other
delusion, at least my first
characters
psychotic
had a
episode
little
is anything but
movement.
boring.
She's
Really, Mr.
always
Wade,
in
at
this
the end of the
position.
day, I'm
They
a
just
scientist.
forget
I love mysteries. I love not
to do
knowing.
mocap for her?
Whatever else this might be, it's absolutely fascinating. I wonder how far this reaches. Is everybody in the world
It
experiencing
means
this?
she's constantly sassy.
I think reality's probably pretty fragile right now. Doctor, I can see you're very enthusiastic about this. I'd appreciate a bit of discretion.
Are you suggesting that we should suppress this?
No. You can do what you like, but I want you to leave me out of it.
But surely, with the things you know, the things you've experienced, you can replicate any of these results. We could—
Let me be blunt. If you drag me into this, I'll deny everything. I'll lie like my life depended on it. And writers are damn good liars.
No,
Word of advice. This is things man was not meant to know territory. You get into this, chances are you'll open up a door into a world of hurt. Believe me, I know.
No, some writers aren't very good liars, Alan, and you're one of them.
Okay, can we just... I don't want to talk to her anymore. She's out of dialogue anyway. Good.
In a strange way, he feels at ease. He is armed with his own words, and when the time comes, they will be enough,
I like
they
that
will
it's
not.
supposed to be 3
For
different
now,
fragments, but
he's
they just
content to
use
let
the
the
same
currents take him
page with the
toward
same texture
the
on
final
it.
confrontation.
And you know, it would have been interesting to actually make us read that page, make that one of the pages that you can read in your little page menu, but no.
Once more, we return to the drive-in. If he's aware of the absurdity of arming
Now, they'd have to come up with something about whatever the fuck it does.
Pierce time itself.
So I have to set the clock at this time, the calendar at this other time.
Of weaknesses.
Why am I doing this?
More. But cowardice is not among them.
Okay, so creepiest part of the game. Let's go. And not in a good horror genre kind of creepy, the stupid kind of creepy. Oh god, why are there so many heroes? Already in the power plant? I think I'm already in the power plant. Like, let's not even bother with the creepy part. Actually, I'm thankful for that. So what's the puzzle this time? If you can call that a puzzle. Just pull this one, I guess. Shit. Shit! I did not get electrocuted. I just want to get through this. Do I really have to fight that easy? Down methodically and tell everyone to come up. I'll try to go too fast. That seems to just kill me. Oh, come on, you dodged that. They just... Oh, okay, it's those guys. Me, or do they have trouble spawning and despawning properly? Damn it! Oh, fuck's sake. And the light should be counted as new enemy types. That's... oh, fucking really?
They literally spawned after you passed a spot, like 1 foot behind you. What the fuck?
I just want to get this over with. Buttons anymore. Shit. Mate's stuck behind a wall. I need to watch where I'm going. Okay, is there that can heal me? There we go. Checkpoints. Do you think that checkpoints me for killing these guys? That would be nice. Here's the guys who multiply. No! They're really fast, too. Shoot the gun! No! Okay, tell me at least you checkpointed these 3 first guys. I think it did. Oh. The game is being dumb, right? I'm not just bad at the game now.
Yeah, a swarm of enemies really fast. A flashlight doesn't really stun them in any way, so you know you focus on 2 while the other 6 eat your face off. Yeah, the game's pretty stupid.
Can I... Is there a lower difficulty setting I can just switch off? Or switch on? No, I guess you can't do that. Eventually kill them with this if I shoot it enough. But now I'm out of it. There we go, I think I got them. I need ammo. No, it's never over. How exactly? Why would you say I am the video game equivalent of RoboCop?
For Serena Valdivia, burning the midnight oil was more of an exception than a rule. A procrastinator and a perfectionist, she often worked when she wouldn't be disturbed. Tonight was especially important. The film festival would open tomorrow, and there was still so much to sort out. It wasn't that the work hadn't been done. She just didn't feel like she had completely mastered everything yet.
What are you talking about? These descriptions that don't really describe anything in vague words annoy me a lot. Yeah, still the one on the right. A checkpoint right here would be nice. Please? I guess not. Wait, that's a checkpoint. That's gotta be a checkpoint. Please tell me that's a checkpoint. That... okay. Checkpoint. Don't associate David Lynch with this. Oh, hey, more dudes. Because we love the fight so much. No?
You're never getting out of this, Wake. Never! Don't worry. I'll take care of your wife and your life.
Hey, more music out of nowhere. Oh, when did you stop the music? I was actually enjoying it. Because, hey, it doesn't make sense, but it's decent music, I guess. Fuck. Oh, that's a page.
When the dark man's eyes suddenly locked into Serena's, she flushed hot. They ignited a black fire in her. He was talking. He wanted the power turned off. He said something about the projector booth. She hooked a finger under his belt buckle. He grabbed a hold of her throat and twisted until it hurt. Somewhere deep inside, a part of her screamed in paralyzed horror, but the moan that escaped from her throat had no panic in it. "Pay attention," he said. "Business first." His eyes glittered shamelessly. Hers did too.
No, no, Wake, no, this is not, no, do not go there.
I think you already did.
I'd better not find another page that goes into more detail. Right, I'm going, actually...
What? You think whatever it is you're gonna do is gonna make a difference? This'll end up just like before!
You know what, I'm curious to see if they bothered putting the third woman whose name I can't be bothered to remember. on second thought, I think this is way too far for me to care. I don't want to walk over there. Wait. I see a page. I can save her again. I guess I could do that. That was probably not the right direction. Not sure where I am. Hello? Only 8 bolts? Oh, there we go. That's more. Spawn 1,000 dudes. The player must not win. I feel there are better ways to make a budget game. Than just recycle the exact same elements. That's just the cabin. Where is her house? Wait. No, the place I have to go is over here. That is her house. I am confused about where I am. And there's a page over here. Let's pick that up. Where is it? There we go.
I held the film canister in my hands. I saw her name written across it in big letters, followed by the title. It was a time capsule. Moments snatched from times gone by, from a past that I hoped could also be our future. It was my salvation, our chance to be together. A tin can with a bit of magic in it that she didn't even know about. Something I could put to good use. There were only moments left before I had to face him.
This is how I win? Are you talking about the page or Gogolor's joke? Okay, I think I saw another page around here. Oh, shut up. How do I even enter? Where's the door? I can't find... I'm retarded. I can't find the door. Wait, she's... Is she in here? Yeah, okay. Hello? Yeah, I can't even talk to her. Let's not bother making a dialogue line for this time. Hello, radio.
Hello, folks, and welcome to the third part of our pre-recorded interview with Serena Valdivia and renowned photographer Alice Wake. So, tell me about the film.
It's his wife.
It's called Sunrise, and it really wasn't something I ever thought of as an actual film. It was just footage, things I saw and happened to shoot. It's not a medium I'm very much at home with.
You shouldn't put yourself down. You've got a great eye.
Maybe, but experience is another thing.
Because you're primarily a still photographer.
Yes, exactly. So I'm really used to thinking of the world in terms of snapshots. I frame something and try to pick the right moment, and then reveal that moment to people. Moving images are a different story. I'm still learning a lot about it, to be honest.
So this is a new thing for you?
Or maybe I'm just a slow learner. But showing it like this is definitely a new step for me. It's a little weird taking something this intimate and showing it to everybody. Not that the material itself is somehow shocking. It's just that those were private moments.
But that's why it works, because it feels genuine. It's not so much a story as it is a sort of an echo, showing us how you saw your husband at the time. It's not really about the sunrise itself or Alan watching it. It's about you two together.
I suppose. It's funny, looking at it now, especially now that it's been edited like that. It takes on a life of its own, almost. It's a kind of a fantasy.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, you're right. I'm glad you talked me into it.
So, what? You just happened to have footage of a sunrise and you decided to make it a movie? Whatever. Okay, fine, I'll turn on the light.
Oh, hey.
I'm hoping I can put an end to this now.
You'd better. I really don't want that to happen to me again. It's like somebody vomited in my brain, like a sleazy movie that keeps looping in my head.
I'll stop this, I swear.
You know the part that's really screwed up? If you mess it up, it'll just keep happening forever, right? I don't think I can deal with that.
Don't think about that.
I don't think of anything but.
Hey, afterwards, when all this is done, look me up. This thing, I can probably help you deal with it.
I don't know.
What are you talking about,
It's almost like I'm not even in the same world anymore. Everything's just weird now.
Yeah, I know. A lot of that'll pass with time. But being touched by the darkness, it's rough on you. It's a lot to process. And I just don't want you to get completely screwed up.
Yeah, why is Alan's
Might be a little late for that, to be honest.
flowing in the wind? There's
well,
no wind.
There's degrees.
He's in a house.
At least you're not at a point
there
where
is a
you
fan.
go around picking fights with people over not changing
There's
their
a fan
light
right
bulbs
here.
often enough.
What?
Never mind. All I'm saying is, you're not alone
So,
with this.
sorry,
and anyway, you're
this-
friends with
this
Alice, so,
wasn't nitpicking.
you know,
There's actually
any
a
friend of
fan
hers.
here.
Thank you.
Yeah, but the fan was pointing sort of the wrong direction of where he was.
Well, made on a budget. You don't want them. You don't.
Yeah.
Whatever. But this is really nitpicking at this point. Okay. On with the actual game now. Destroy the fountains. Is it me or are there 4 of them now? Last time, but I guess that's not enough of a challenge. Let's just put more, because that's a challenge. Challenge is just throwing more dudes at you. Garbat, I would explain the plot like a 5th time, but every time I try, I can't. There's no plot. I think Alan Wake explained it best during the 2nd stream. It's like magic, you see.
Again, the champion of light enters the final trap. The new reality is almost here. All he needs to do is change the details of the scene, push it past the breaking point, and the rest will snap into place.
Okay, so the plot twist is, if there's one, it's now. We have to match this place with what is written on the page, and that will magically make things different this time. So it was late at night. We click twice on the clock. The summer was almost over. We click twice on the calendar. Because, you know, we don't actually solve the puzzle, we just click on things. There was a film noir movie poster. We click on that.
So they didn't go like the jackass route. If you get the combination wrong, you suddenly have to replay everything again, right?
Nothing like in the other parts, the other times it happened, like the next part only triggers when you've done everything.
No, alright.
Like there's
That's
no
actually
timer
good,
or there's... I don't think you can get it wrong. It's just when you do everything it happens and then it tells you, no, that wasn't enough. Spotlight illuminated the red fire extinguisher because that's, you know, that's really important in a book to describe where that specific lamp was pointing at that. Not only is he a bad writer, but he's really boring. Let's describe everything we don't care about in the room. Okay. Alice's film was in the projector. You see, last time I matched the first 4 things, and so plot happened. But now that I have the rest of the page, I can do the next thing. So, you know, they don't even leave you the possibility of matching the scene correctly the first time around, because you can't. It's not done this way. It doesn't say anything about a fan. Maybe you can get this wrong.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It'll resend you back to the beginning of this loop.
If they do, that would be a really dick move. I would stop the game right there anyway. Okay, pick up film reel. That's
Don't tempt fate.
Well, I already touched the arcade machine because I was curious if... Well, it stopped. Maybe that screwed up. Hopefully not. I don't think the game is that sophisticated.
Oh, come on, buddy. Why don't you... What? What is this?
Yeah, I'd like to know too.
No! No!
Seriously?
You can't do this! All I did was take the things you always wanted and never had the balls to go
give the game the benefit of the doubt.
And why
Yeah, this is live action, and by live action, it's one actor on a green screen.
Alan?
Well, two actors now, I guess.
Is it really you?
It's really me.
How? I love you.
I love you.
I forgive you for leaving me into that dark place with the darkness that took me because you left me in the dark, which you know I hate, but you just stormed out of the house because you were a giant douchebag.
A man, two lovers, held apart for far too long, enveloped in the light of a glorious dawn. They both feel it. He's home at last. Are these actual events,
live action scenes
or
work
merely
better
a
if
dream,
you hire actual actors.
a memory, or a glimpse of what is to come? One thing is certain. This scene takes place in another time and another place, far, far away from Night Springs.
So that's the end. So
how did he die?
Okay, so the first times, just because of plot, Mr. Scratch basically said the loop restarts. But this time I just put these objects into specific places, and because of plot, Mr. Scratch dies. You know what? I am honestly stunned. By Alan Wake standards, this is horribly stupid. Like, the first game had something going on. It had an interesting concept compared to this.
Probably some poor bastard on the writing team was trying to hated everything his buddies were doing. Was like, just point the goddamn fucking projector light at Mr. Scratch. And this is their homage to that poor bastard. That's all it was. The key to defeating him was just changing his team up with a giant light.
Pay attention. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. The game is too loud. Hold on.
It's okay, no problem. I didn't say anything.
I'm gonna lower that sound a bit. Okay, should be better now. I should have paid attention to who wrote this, just to see if it's the same dude who wrote the first game. I mean, it's the same studio. It's Remedy. I guess he used his wife's movie about themselves to... That whole thing about his wife's movie came out of nowhere.
Well, Alan Wake's an idiot. Mr. Scratch is an idiot because Mr. Scratch could have just ended it without giving Alan Wake 3 fucking chances to do everything right.
Oh boy. Did they announce Alan Wake 2? Is that a thing that happened, or am I just crazy?
No, in May of 2013, Remedy confirmed that they were not currently developing a new Alan Wake.
Okay,
so they're focusing on something else.
Yeah, they're doing that Quantum game, right?
They did say this is not the last Alan Wake game, and that a sequel might be coming, but they're not working on it at this moment.
What else? How do you go from there exactly?
Don't tempt them, because we'll find out.
I mean, you could still have... You could could always take back the concept of that pit of darkness that just makes everything artists make real and reuse it for its own purposes. That's an interesting idea, and they completely underutilized it. Hold on. Victim number 1, victim number 2, victim number 3. What is this?
Would they not even give the... I'm assuming the 3 victims were the 3 women, so
yeah, that's what
they
I'm thinking. What they... I'm fairly sure they had names. I'm just, like, a dumbass with no memory, but... They... Whatever.
Oh, Toval says victims in the live-action videos. I guess. Were there?
Were there 3? I only counted 1. To be fair, I might have missed a couple of those. I didn't, like, look for every single TV